guys, so you guys can see how they are just shoving it in our face like a pie. And that's where Clay's going to come in and do that. Anything you want to say, Clay?
A lot of credit goes to Dave for showing us.
Dave Shadow, yeah.
He came across a lot of this Halo information, and we'll put it in here. The most compelling thing to me is the fact that the Halo game has nothing to do with planet Earth, and yet their commercial that just came out a few days ago shows the Hoover Dam with their main bad guy logo on it, and no Halo fanboys, no kids that play the game have any explanation why, and that is a huge tell, like Jonathan said, pie in the face.
Yeah, it's totally disparate source. It's a disconnect.
Yeah.
What does the Hoover Dam have to do with Halo?
Nothing.
And by the way, if you look at the landscape, the way the picture's taken, Obama is standing in front of the Hoover Dam in exactly the same landscape as this thing on Halo in front of the Hoover Dam, and the image turns upside down, and the clouds change to the same color clouds on the $50 bill, and Clay's going to edit all that in. It's going to be mind-blowing. It's freaking insane, you guys, but it's real. It's the real deal. So anyway, we love you. I am feeling much better, you guys. I went through 7 days of absolute torture. But anyway, we'll see what happens on Wednesday. All right, take care, guys. Images of bombings on only the two $20 bills. That's only the $20 bills. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prophesy for you. And the Lord has poured this prophecy into me. And after I prophesy, I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you what those words mean. And it's just fascinating. So let me just take a moment and pray. Lord, I pray that you'll just speak those words through me again so that these people can hear it and understand. And I'm praying that you give everybody that watches this video the eyes to see and the heart to understand and the ears to hear. So thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, the hand of the oppressor has been lifted against you. And out of the sea shall come fire and smoke and a devouring wind. Water as high as the walls of Jerusalem shall cover the city by the sea, and great shall be the destruction of that city. And behold, the great wall which holds back the abundance of the rivers shall burst forth, bringing the hand of the oppressor against you, for I have seen it. For mighty is your enemy that is risen from within your own borders. Now behold the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place where it should not be. Here is the mystery made known to you. You are the holy place of which I speak. And the abomination of desolation shall rise from within the walls of the temple to destroy the temple. For have you not seen, and have you not heard, and has it not been made known to you? Have you not read the scriptures? For when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, they did bear children to them, and the same became mighty men. And has not the sea turned mighty? And the sea shall turn terrible before your very eyes, and the terrible one shall be elevated within the sea. And behold, the man of peace shall come forth from the sea, Barack Hussein Obama. And with words of peace he will bring chaos and destruction. Behold the fig tree. It puts forth its leaves, and suddenly the time is upon you. The travail begins, and a holy nation is to be born, and it will not stop until that nation is brought forth. This is an appeal from God. It's very serious stuff. A time of travail is coming. The Bible talks about, once the birth pains begin, that's it. It's just like a woman going into travail when her birth pains begin. It doesn't stop until the child is born. Well, a holy nation is about to be born, and that's what this is all about. And it's an appeal from God to you to turn to Jesus Christ. Now we're going to take a little break.
Again, we want to give credit where credit is due. And October in Flames had sent this video to me on the 24th, October 24th. have been absolutely no way I would have found this, and I don't know how he found this clip of this Hoover Dam that you just saw. It's absolutely the most bizarre clip. It's not even linked to Halo in the video. You only can tell by the hashtag at the end that says "An Ancient Evil Awakens," and the logo is recognizable, I guess, from Halo players to be the Didact logo, and that it's notable that whenever that logo turns upside down, that means that the Didact's force has been unleashed. I don't really know what that means. So I started to do some research on the legends and lore of Halo. It's the one game I never played. I don't know why. So I started reading about it, and it's just unbelievable. There's so much tucked into this. You can obviously tell that the people that wrote the story to this, their muse was not their own imagination, and a lot of the times these people think they get these creative influxes of thoughts, and it's the enemy whispering in their ears, and they think that it's their own idea, and it's just not. Just go read about Stephenie Meyer's testimony about how she wrote Twilight, and you'll see that she carried a notepad around with her throughout the day because she was hearing the characters talking to her while she was just trying to go about her normal everyday business. So there was some external voice telling her, and the characters were speaking in her mind, and she just had to write them down to keep up with them. By the way, Canada is just absolutely rattling off the cages with earthquakes right now. There was a 7.1, and there's been about 5 or 6 4.8 to 5.0s, just a mental note. Not really sure why it's going on, but my phone is vibrating every 10 seconds with a 5-pointer. Just wanted to document that. So thank you, October in Flames, for sharing this. The clip has 36,000 views in a matter of 3 or 4 days, and this is the only video this person's put up on his channel, nothing to do with Halo. We've got the nice logo turning upside down. Before the Ancient Evil Awakens and it cuts away, the sky turns pink. And just look at this image of the new 50, the one that doesn't have the line holding back the water that fits in with the prophetic utterance that Jonathan received. This is the one where the water's flowing and it's pink behind it. And it's got these 50s in the air like little particles, like maybe some kind of a HARP attack, or that's just explosive residue, whatever that's supposed to represent. It's a notable difference from the old 50. There's pink, and that the water is now flowing, and you can see the watermarks on the bill whenever you look at it through various resolutions. No alterations to the bill, you just look at it in a Photoshop program. You can see these various watermarks that when they're played like an animation, it's like water flowing.